If you've been making better financial decisions but still feel like you're failing, you're not alone. You pay down debt, save more, or spend more carefully, yet it still feels like you're not getting ahead. Stay with me, because I'll show you why real financial progress can be hard to recognize, and the mindset shift that helps you measure success the right way and keep moving forward. One of the hardest parts about improving your finances is that the results often don't feel the way you expected. You make smarter decisions, avoid unnecessary spending, save a little more, or pay down debt, but instead of feeling successful, you still feel like you're falling behind. That's frustrating because it can seem like all your effort isn't making a difference. When progress doesn't feel real, it's easy to wonder if you're doing something wrong or if you'll ever reach a place where money feels less stressful. The problem is that most people measure financial progress by dramatic changes. They expect to suddenly feel comfortable, financially secure, or completely free from stress. Real financial progress rarely works that way. More often, progress is quiet. Your emergency fund slowly grows. Your debt gradually shrinks. Your savings begin covering expenses that once would have gone on a credit card. Your financial setbacks become smaller and easier to recover from. Those changes are easy to overlook because they don't create a dramatic emotional moment. Another reason progress feels invisible is that your goals keep moving. As soon as you solve one financial problem, your attention naturally shifts to the next one. Without realizing it, today's success quickly becomes tomorrow's expectation. That can make real progress feel like no progress at all. When you stop recognizing progress, something important happens. You begin losing confidence in the very habits that are helping you succeed. You may become impatient, abandon good financial decisions, or convince yourself that your efforts aren't worth it because the finish line still feels so far away. Over time, that discouragement can become more damaging than the financial problem itself because people often quit just before steady progress begins producing meaningful results. In a moment, I'll show you a simple way to recognize real financial progress so you stay motivated long enough to benefit from it. One of the biggest mindset shifts you can make is to stop measuring success by how you feel and start measuring it by what has actually changed. Ask yourself questions like, is my debt lower than it was 6 months ago? Do I have more savings than I used to? Am I recovering from unexpected expenses faster? Am I making fewer financial mistakes? Do I have more control over where my money goes? Those are real signs of financial progress, even if life still feels expensive. Financial progress isn't the absence of problems. It's having fewer setbacks, recovering faster, and making decisions that steadily improve your future. That's what creates long-term stability. Here's something I learned the hard way. If you only judge yourself by how far you still have to go, you'll almost always feel like you're failing. Instead, create a simple monthly progress check. Compare where you are today with where you were 3 months ago, 6 months ago, or even a year ago. Write down small wins. Maybe your emergency fund covered a repair. Maybe you paid off one credit card. Maybe you finally stopped living paycheck to paycheck. Those victories matter because each one proves you're making progress, even if it doesn't feel like it yet. Real financial progress isn't built in one giant leap. It's built through hundreds of small improvements that become obvious only when you look back. Financial progress doesn't always feel like success while you're living through it, but that doesn't mean you're failing. Learning to recognize steady progress helps you stay consistent long enough to build lasting financial stability. But there's another mistake many people make. Even with discipline and good habits, they still struggle to move forward because they're solving the wrong problem. In the next video, we'll look at why financial discipline still isn't getting you ahead and how building the right financial structure matters just as much as working hard. The next video in this series isn't ready just yet, but there's another video that fits perfectly with what we talked about today. If you don't control your money, it controls you. It explains why taking control of your money affects far more than your bank account. It shapes your stress, your choices, and your future. If this series is helping you build a stronger financial foundation, consider subscribing so you don't miss the next video. And if you know someone who feels like they're working hard but never getting ahead, share this video with them.